If you're currently stuck at a 6 and 7 in your GCSE sciences and you want to jump up into a 9, this is what you can do, specifically for chemistry first. The first thing you want to do is to check which topics it is that's causing you to lose a lot of marks in the exam. So I want you to do a past paper if you haven't yet, or look at the mocks that you've already done and see the feedback from your teachers and see what it is that you're struggling with. I'm gonna guess it's probably to do with the calculations or bonding. Editor's note, I'm also running a GCSE science course over Christmas break, which is going to happen on the 21st of December, 22nd, and then the 28th as well. We're going to go over all of the content that you need in order to help you go from a 6 and 7 into 9s. You can find out more in the link in my bio. Now that you know which topic it is that you are struggling in, you want to see the high mark topic list and see if it falls into that. If it does fall into the high mark topic list, you want to then do those topics incognito or Save My Exams. Cognito has videos, Save My Exams doesn't. And you can, I think Save My Exams does actually for a couple of them. But anyways, I digress. You want to do the videos or learn the topic itself, do flashcards on these, followed by doing questions that are built into the sites that I just mentioned. You don't want to start with PMT topic questions yet. We're going to do that later. We're going to start with Save My Exams first, because a lot of the times the questions that they have are actually a lot easier than the actual questions in the exam. Because with PMT, it's just a compilation of past exam papers. They don't make it themselves. But with Save My Exams, they do make it themselves. And it's like, it's got easy, medium, and hard, and sometimes very hard. So that's what you want to practice on first. Once you start practicing on it, you want to look at the mark scheme that Save My Exams has, because they actually explain each of the processes. So they explain why it's right and why it's wrong. And this was how I initially studied and how I understood the reasoning and explanation behind everything. Now, one of the tasks that you should do every single day is to do flashcards before you go to bed. You can choose the flashcards of like different subjects every single day. So for example, for Monday, you can do chemistry, Tuesday, you can do biology, and just do 30 minutes of flashcards before you go to bed. And then do it again when you get up so you can see if your spatial repetition has been working. And then last but not least, then you can do the physics and maths tutor questions. So the topic questions, do it on every single topic that will come up in your mocks, in your exam. So don't just like dilly-dally and do one or two, especially not just the high mark topics, because right now you have time, so you want to do all of them. And then 3 months before the exam, you want to do all of the past papers that you can find, including other exam boards. If you're doing AQA, focus on Cambridge International and OCR because they are very similar. It's just that the type of questions are quite different, in which they do more application-based questions. And what we saw from this year's exam, 2024, was that a lot of the questions have started to become a lot more application-based. But yeah, that's it. All the best. Bye.